Well, hey YouTubers, hey tribe members, Blood Moon Survivors Guild. How's everybody today? And my guests on Rumble. I'm going to be giving you a little video today on blue gold, which is water. Also a short video precursing that about green gold. And I posted a few things to the Blood Moon Survivors Guild tribe on Discord about how the drug cartels are actually going after avocado farmers, because avocados are an $8 billion a year industry, and that makes it extremely important. They just want to take over everything. And if we don't have good social structure here in the United States, well, nature abhors a vacuum, and they'll want to take over here. So I hope you like the video. It's short. And if you would, please like and subscribe. Select the all bell, which is that little bell on the top, so you get all the notifications for videos from YouTube. It'll help my algorithm. Also, I have a Patreon channel. I'll link it below the video. Please go to Patreon Breakout. Patreon.com/breakout. And become a subscriber and buy me a cup of coffee. And enjoy the video. Well, hey. Good afternoon, everybody. Just in my backyard here. I want to show you something I posted in political topics. This is a 50-foot avocado tree, and in some countries it's called oro verde, which is green gold. And the reason I'm showing you this tree is it takes a long time to get a good avocado tree. And most of the Florida avocado trees of the Haas variety had a blight about 20 or 30 years ago. This is a surviving tree. It was not affected by the blight. I happen to have one, and it yielded, quite a few avocados. Let me run in real quick while you just bask in the majestic glory of green gold. This will absolutely make your day when you can just get this much of an $8 billion industry worldwide. And I've got a tree in my yard that gives it up. But more importantly than that, I wanted to show you oro azul. Oro azul, blue gold. That's right. Water collection. You know, more important than fat produced by avocados is water that's free. And believe me, there will be a fight for water in the very near future. And it's going to be as valuable as food, if not more valuable. You can live about 3 minutes without air and about 3 days without water, but you can go 30 days without food, no problem. So let me take my camera off here and I'll show you what's involved in this system. I've currently got about $600 invested. I got my camera, pardon the interruption. Okay, I've got it now. So what you're going to need is your water catchment, which is in this case eaves off a metal roof. And you can see my eave system has been up a little while. It probably needs to be cleaned on the roof of the house. the other end pitches to the middle, and right here in the middle you see a leaf deterrent. In other words, the leaves that do get by the initial screen and the top of the eave up here, that get caught up there, the smaller particles may get through here with the water. They get caught by this and they come off here, as you can see, some of that smaller debris. Then this is called the first flush system, because the first flush system, this is all dry all the way down to the ground, and there is a elbow with a small valve down there that lets the water slowly leak out. But what happens is when it rains, this fills up, and there is a small ball inside of this that floats with the top of the water. And as that ball gets up to this level, it stops and the water is diverted, the cleaner water off the roof. So not the bird dungs and the leaves and stuff like that that does make it through this part. It gets diverted, the cleaner water, into my first tank. And in my first tank is the top of a 5-gallon bucket, and it is in a large hole. It's got a top, and you can see that there is a paint strainer that is inside here. So what doesn't get diverted as the way of particles here, and the dirtier water into the first flush system and the cleaner water diverted into here, that also catches anything that gets by it in the paint strainer in this 5-gallon bucket, which is cut into a 5-gallon pail. I'll zoom out so you can see that. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Okay, so this is the 55-gallon drum. This is a food grade 55-gallon drum, and it has a vent, but you always want to cover the vent with some type of screen and anchor it so that mosquitoes don't go in here, because mosquitoes will contaminate your water. Okay, there's a simple hole drilled in the top of the bung, and this is all PVC. I'm not really worried about using PVC over CPVC because this will all get filtered before used and treated. But you can see here I've got 55. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 550 gallons of rainwater. And each one of these is slam full, and it continues to fill, and the older water goes to the end of the system, and as those two on the end are used for gardening. They do not go to the house. The water that goes to that will go to the house goes through this system. And what you'll want to notice here is that this is a closed top and bottom. So here I have what's known as a uniseal. Uniseals you can get in various sizes. You just drill a hole in the bottom of the barrel. You put your, and it's very difficult, these are very tight. You put your PVC through it, and a way to auto adjust it, screw them on, screw them off. You got a T-system that connects each of the bottom of the barrel. That builds up your pressure, and your pressure it goes into a tank which is not hooked up yet. If I was to turn this valve on like this, which is not easy, you would see that there is some pressure already on it just from being 550 gallons. I even got the camera wet for you. So that eventually is going to go into this pipe here, which is currently on city water. This particular pipe goes into a bomb shelter with 32-inch thick block walls, concrete ceiling, steel door, and steel window. And so the toilet and the sink, everything in there will be off-grid. I've even got portable solar. I may go over that with you later. But that, in a nutshell, is blue gold, or oro azul.